McKinney had 22, Andy Myers at 18 that night. Ames had 4 guys in double figures. Jake Hanson led the way with 14. Matt Shimkus steps in against Andy Myers, and we're ready for basketball tonight. Glad to have you along on 1430 KASI for both games of the doubleheader with the boys game underway. The ball in the air, the tip control by Ames. Taken by Hanson. DJ Burgduff left baseline. Turns around, comes back out to Jake Hanson on the left side. Jake comes along parallel to the 10-second line to Jamie Burrow at the high post. Jamie at the foul line. Drops it off to Deerdorf. Quick pass inside left. Shimkus is good. Luke Deerdorf to Matt Shimkus to start the scoring, and Ames gets the first 2 of the night. Shane McKinney for the Jayhawks. Spins it in the right side of the lane to Myers. Way out of the right sideline to Jacob Kuzman. Myers down to the right baseline over Shimkus. Pops it up. In and out. No good. Tipped up and then tipped out of bounds by Jamie Burrow. So Jamie football for the Cornhuskers. But he's got his mind on basketball tonight. Inbounds pass. McKinney went up for the layup and was fouled. Both Deerdorf and Hanson were there. Let's see who gets the foul. See that from a defensive standpoint. The bounce pass and the inbounds pass right underneath the basket. McKinney's free throw is up and in. McKinney's been a good scorer this year. I mentioned the 22 that he hung on Ames the first time around. He is capable of scoring that many, and he's a good outside shooter for Urbandale as well. Both free throws are good by Shane McKinney, who's really emerged as one of the top scorers in the National Conference of the CIML this year. 4th in the latest stat in the conference. Shimkus got inside of Myers, lays it up and traveled. Made a good move, but then dragged his pivot foot. Actually took an extra step after he got away from Myers momentarily down low. So the Little Cyclones turn it over, and Urbandale in a 2-2 ball game back into the front court. Jason Kuzman off to brother Jacob. Turns around at the free throw line, guarded by Burgduff, and the ball stolen away by Ames. Deerdorf got it. Jake Hanson back into the front court. Little Cyclones go left to right in front of us here in the opening half play. Burrow from the free throw line. Burgduff drives into the free throw line, puts up the off-balance shot, and rolls across and down. Burrow follows and scores. On the putback, Jamie Burrow got the offensive rebound and back up and in. McKinney outside for Luke Rose. Almost got a running start. Back to McKinney at three-point range. Hanson has a job on him defensively. There's Jason Kuzman over Deerdorf to score. Kuzman averaging 15.3, second only in the team to McKinney. Ties it at 4. 6:18 to go in the opening quarter. Hanson, Deerdorf front court right. Quick pass to Burgduff. DJ driving on the left side. Goes inside, spins it up and in. Great move by Burgduff. He got a step on Jason Kuzman and turned it into a hoop. 6-4 Ames back by 2. Their third 2-point lead of the early going. McKinney, Jason Kuzman right side. Jacob Kuzman from 17. Up and in. Jacob Kuzman hits his first 2 from outside. All even at 6, just over 2 minutes into the ballgame. Hanson driving on McKinney into the front court. Double team, gets it away from Burrow. Jamie turns, drops it underneath for Shimkus. Went up for the shot and was grabbed in the arm and fouled by Jason Kuzman. For Ames in the win over Fort Dodge last Friday night. Burrow and Shimkus working great down inside, setting each other up underneath the basket. That was the combination that time, and Shimkus benefits with 2 free throws. Jason Kuzman with a foul, and Shimkus misses the line. He needs to make the second one to put Ames back in front. 6'4" senior Matt Shimkus. It's up and in, 7-6. Little Cyclones with a lead. Yeah, a little three-quarter court press. They let him get the ball to their own foul line in the backcourt. Luke Rose off to McKinney, up across the timeline right side. Jason Kuzman off to Rose, drives in, lost the ball behind his back. Picked back up by Jason Kuzman. Jacob Kuzman for 3, up and short. Burrow with a rebound. Jake Hanson pushes it ahead, hits Deerdorf. Great feed inside to Shimkus. Waits, missed the layup. And the rebound of Jacob Kuzman. What a pass by Lucas Deerdorf. But he didn't get anything to show for it. Jason Kuzman inside Rose, makes a move in the lane. Jumper over Burrow is in and out and stays in for Luke Rose. 6'2" senior. Rose had 6 earlier against Ames. Hanson cut off in the backcourt, bounces the ball to Burrow, takes it across the 10-second line, off to Deerdorf. Jumper left baseline, up no good off the back iron. Rebound knocked away and out of bounds. 2 Urbandale guys went after it, and they knocked it away from one another and out. On the baseline, Ames will inbound. 8-7 Urbandale on top for the first time. 4:49 to go in the first quarter. Off to a quick pace start from Urbandale High School. Jake Hanson holds it above his head, inbounds the ball, intercepted by Rose, intended for Burrow. Rose brings it down one-on-one, takes it in on Jamie, and an offensive foul is called. What position defense by Jamie Burrow. I think Rose thought he was going to blow right around him, and you don't think at 2:30 or whatever that he'd go down that easily. Inbounds pass nearly stolen, tap back into the hands of Hanson, knocked away from him, stolen by Rose, lays it up, and this time in over Burrow. Luke Burrow has got it. Jake Hanson tried to dribble behind the back through the double team. Deerdorf bounces inside. Burgduff lays it up and in. Burgduff brought the ball back behind him and off to the right-hand side on the hip to keep it away from the defender and got the layup. 10-9. Deerdorf with another great feed. McKinney goes right in the dribble. Dribbles around Hanson. Pull-up jump shot from Kenan Lane is good for Shane McKinney. 12-9 Urbandale. Burrow inbounds to Deerdorf in the backcourt. Waits for the traffic to clear a little bit. Luke spins away from Jacob Kuzman. Bounce pass across the top of the key area out to Burgduff. DJ has 4 early points. Shimkus, free throw line. Hanson off the screen. Jumper good for Jake Hanson. All of the starters except for Deerdorf had scored, and Deerdorf has contributed with some passes. McKinney tries to answer. No good off the heel. Rebound of Hanson for Ames. 1 point Urbandale lead. Ames with the ball. Hanson up to Burgduff on the right side front court. Top of the circle to Deerdorf. Quick pass in the lane. Shimkus fakes. Jump shot over Myers. No good. Rebound. Burrow had possession, but then got held by Rose. Got a hand on it, and Urbandale comes away with the ball. Jacob Kuzman out to McKinney. Jason Kuzman near side. Left wing knocked away by Burgduff. Goes for the steal, but Kuzman got it back. Now he's open in the open court. Feeds it right behind Myers. Threw it behind him and out of bounds. Junior number 33. This is a veteran Urbandale team. Of their top 9 players, 7 of them are seniors. Malloy, the only junior, sees much playing time at all. 1 point Urbandale lead. Scott Stevermer left side front court for Ames. Hanson in the left corner. Hanson looking backdoor for Burgduff. He was covered instead of Shimkus high post. Back to Jake left side beyond the arc. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hanson guarded by McKinney in the man-to-man. Both teams playing man on the defensive end. Shimkus out between the circles. Right side of the wing to Stevermer, and away from the ball, a holding foul called on Malloy. Malloy at 6 feet being asked to guard 6'6" DJ Brown in there. And a little holding down underneath. Only the 3rd foul on Urbandale. Ames only whistled on 1 foul early. Inbound pass, baseline jump shot. Burgduff, good. Before Jason Kuzman got there, Burgduff had unloaded and got the 2. Jacob Kuzman. Here's Luke Rose going to the locker room for Urbandale. Inside for Myers, turns, and Stevermer reached in and got the foul. Scott trying to come from the blind side and strip the ball away from Andy Myers. Instead gets the foul. Inbound pass again. It's McKinney missed the shot. Myers puts it back up and in. Myers went to the offensive glass unchecked and got his first 2. 14-13, Jake Hanson, Matt Shimkus, front court for Ames. DJ Brown bounces the ball to Hanson, right wing. Holds it above his head, look at inside. Here's Burgduff, the cutter, goes in, bangs into Myers, missed the shot off balance, rebound to Malloy. Out to McKinney, Jayhawks want to run. McKinney through traffic, almost lost the ball, keeps the dribble going right side. Pulls up, top of the circle to Malloy. One dribble and a pass to Jacob Kuzman on the near side, down to the corner of McKinney, inside for Myers, puts it up and blocked at a foul on Shimkus. Matt Shimkus on the side that time of Myers. Instead of being between the offensive man and the basket, gets the foul. Number 1 on Matt Shimkus. Myers is a scorer. Only averaging 12 a game, but had 18 against Ames earlier. Shot up and in at the free throw line. Throw shooting team. Good shooting teams in general, but especially at the free throw line, so you want to keep them off the line as much as possible. Myers hits them both. Urbandale 16, Ames 13. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Jake Hanson front court for Ames off a high screen from DJ Brown, turns around. Now he lobs it inside for DJ, off his hand and stolen by Kuzman. Ahead to Myers, drives in on Hanson, lays it up and in. He avoided the charge and got the layup. Myers with 6 quick points. Urbandale goes up by 5. And Urbandale will run on you, too, if you're a little bit lax getting back on defense. Shimkus off to Scott Stevermer on the near side. Scott driving in through traffic, lays it up and in. Great move by Stevermer. A little bit off balance, but he flipped it up and in as he got inside of Myers. Malloy back outside Jacob Kuzman. Jason top of the circle. Malloy fakes the three, drives in around the baseline underneath. Reverse layup, but a foul on Steverman. And Scott's got 2 quick fouls. That one again underneath the Ames defensive basket. Burrow and Deerdorf coming back in. And the end of the quarter, and Tom Malloy from the free throw line for Urbandale. First shot is good. And Urbandale has started 5 for 5 from the line. Malloy's second one is up. Same way. Front rim, back rim, and in for Malloy. 20-15 is the score. Urbandale on top. DJ and Burgduff. Bad pass, throw it right to Malloy. He's got an open layup, drives and scores. Luke Deerdorf trying to hustle back and stop the layup, but didn't get there in time. Bad pass turns into an Urbandale 2, 22-15. High post, Jamie Burrow back to the basket. Burrow hands it off to Deerdorf. Bounce pass outside, top of the circle to Burgduff. Right side, way outside to Hanson. Now to Burrow. Got away from the defender momentarily. Couldn't go anywhere with it. Flips it in the lane to Brown. Turn around over Myers. Up partially blocked. Rebounded by Westman for Urbandale. Jason Kuzman pulls up front court right baseline and fires. In and out. Rebounded by Burrow. Jamie clears it and then gets it out to midcourt to Burgduff. 26 in the game clock. Burgduff in the front court slows it up. Shimkus at the scorer's table, ready to come in. They have to wait till the second quarter to do so. Deerdorf goes right side, back out Hanson. 15 in the clock. Hanson goes left in the dribble. Hanson gets it off out to Burgduff. Now he'll come to the right side. Same move, opposite side of the floor. Deerdorf hands to Hanson. Now they go to work with 6. Jake Hanson and his specialty right here. They double team him. Hanson had it knocked loose, falls down, and traveling is called with 1.2 seconds in the clock. The one thing, Chuck, that I noticed about that, because Ames did that last week against Fort Dodge too, they almost wait too long before they do anything offensively. From midcourt, it's up and short at the end of the quarter by Josh Witt. After one, it's Urbandale 22, Ames 15 in the boys' half of the doubleheader on KASI. Back with more from Urbandale High School in 60 seconds. Underway in the second quarter. Urbandale with the basketball. Three-point jumper. McKinney in and out. Rebound Myers underneath. Back up and in. Andy Myers with 8 points now for Urbandale. And the Jayhawks lead by 9 as they get 2 on the first possession of the second period. Matt Shimkus, high post. Shimkus hands to Burgduff. Comes around the screen and 3 seconds in the lane called on Jamie Burrow. Ames turns it over. You got to be careful here. Urbandale's got a little bit of a run going. 24-15, they trailed 13-12. Around the screen comes Jacob Kuzman. Outside of Malloy. His jump shot from 12 is up and in. Tom Malloy hits. 26-15 is the score now. Urbandale all of a sudden is opening up to an 11-point lead. Jake Hanson trapped out near the timeline. Shimkus bounce pass away to Luke Deerdorf. Lucas bounces it inside Shimkus. Reverse jump shot of Myers. Good. He was fouled, and the basket is going to count for Matt Shimkus. Boy, he took it right at Myers. He gives up an inch in the exchange with Andy Myers. And he really forced Myers to commit the foul that time. Myers had his hands up in front. And Shimkus kind of leaned into him and got the basket. Now Myers comes out of the Urbandale lineup. Shimkus looking to complete a three-point play. And the free throw no good, missed badly off to the left side. And the rebound to Urbandale. 26-17. Bounce pass is kicked and then goes out of bounds. Touch last by Deerdorf. Starting 5 in there for the Little Cyclones. Burgduff and Deerdorf, Burrow, Shimkus, and Hanson. Inbound pass to McKinney. In for Urbandale. Takes it inside and lays it up and in. He got a way to score. That's McMaster, 6'5" senior. Just entered the game, just got his first 2 points. Burgduff driving into the lane. Off-balance shot. He got knocked to the floor and fouled. Blocking foul is going to be called, I think, on McMaster. And that'll put DJ Burgduff at the free throw line. He gets up grimacing a little bit. For the Little Cyclones. We're down 28-17. DJ's first free throw is good. Best free throw shooter on the team, well over 70% for the year, has 7 points in the game. He's also leading scorer in the season at 14.9 a contest. Second one up, that one also good. 28-19. Ames with some pressure on. Malloy in the backcourt. Gets it to Jacob Kuzman, to Jason on the right side of the lane. Looks for some help and hands it to his twin brother. Well, they've probably been helping each other for about 18 years now. So McKinney, right side of the top of the key, off to Jacob Kuzman. He'll fire from 17 and got it. Jacob Kuzman had his second field goal, both from outside. And it's 30-19 to Urbandale. Urbandale is a high-scoring team, averaging 66 a game, and Denny Cullen wants a timeout. Little Cyclones take a timeout. They trail on KASI in a minute. Little Cyclones with the basketball after the timeout. Deerdorf backed up. Burgduff lays it up, missed the layup on the reverse after a nice feed again from Deerdorf, then a foul in the backcourt on Burgduff. Looking to go into the corner and then went along the baseline from left to right. Deerdorf hit him with a pass, but DJ took off on the left side of the basket and really didn't have enough time while he was in the air to flip it up and in on the right side. Although he came close. Jason Kuzman for three. And Urbandale has been firing from the outset here tonight. 33-19. Jason Kuzman has 2 field goals. A long three by Hanson is no good, and the rebound knocked away by Urbandale by Malloy, but picked up by McKinney. Kane McKinney into the front court for the Jayhawks. McKinney off to Jacob Kuzman. Now to Jason. McKinney fakes. Jump shot off the dribble drive is no good. The rebound, Myers had it knocked away. Deerdorf goes after it. It's out of bounds to Ames. Jake Hanson shot a little quick last time down. He's got the ball now, floats it over the top of the zone, or the defense to Burgduff. Yeah, they are in the zone now. Into Shimkus, the foul line, fakes on Myers, back outside for Hanson. Down the left baseline to Jamie Burrow. And Shimkus in an offensive foul is going to be called. Myers knew where Shimkus was going to go that time, and Myers with a relaxing job of his own, but Shimkus gets the foul, number 2 on Matt. 16 foul on the visitors. DJ Brown in, and Shimkus will go out. And Josh Witt comes in for Urbandale. And number 11, Brian Perlberg, a 6'1" senior, comes in. So Brad Bjorkgren has used 10 players here in the first half. Jason Kuzman through the hands of Perlberg, picks it back up. He's picked up by Burgduff, off to Witt. Now to Malloy, his jump shot up, partially blocked, I think, by DJ Brown. Might have gotten a hand out of it, taken by Myers, and knocked off his leg and out of bounds. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Rose had 4 in the first quarter. Back into the game here at about the midpoint of the second period. Jake Hanson goes right in the dribble. Let's try to set up that offense with DJ Brown. Reverse the ball to Burgduff in the left wing. Off to Hanson, three-pointer, top of the key. Spins out, rebounded by Myers. Witt, front court, Urbandale. Rose, Perlberg, Jason Kuzman. He fires it down inside. Shot blocked, though, by Brown. Gotten back by Perlberg, and then he has it stripped away by Deerdorf. Well, he took care of Perlberg all the way around and inside underneath the Urbandale basket. Deerdorf finally got the steal. Bounce pass to DJ Brown, who's blocked a couple of shots here in the second quarter. Deerdorf one-hands the pass. Hanson again will try a three-pointer, and again he can't hit, and Myers rebounds. And Ames, you're right, can't get an offensive rebound. One and done for the Little Cyclones. Witt front court for the Jayhawks. On the right side, guarded by Hanson and the man. Bounce pass in, low post Myers. Over Burrow, puts it up and in. Andy Myers, nice touch. 10-footer on the right baseline. 35-19. Urbandale continues to widen the lead. DJ Burgduff way outside on the left wing for Ames. Deerdorf comes up to meet the pass between the circles. Right back to Burgduff. on the wing. Backdoor cut. Burrow goes down inside, lays it up, and drew the foul on Whip. Or on Rose, rather, and he'll go to the line. Luke Rose with a foul. Jamie Burrow with an opportunity at the line will shoot two. Again, they spread the floor and ran the cutter down through the lane. It was Jamie Burrow with a nice quick feed to him. 10 for Ames. First-year coach Denny Cullinan going through the National Conference the second time as Jamie Burrow hits from the free throw line. Only the third point for Jamie. He had 10 against Urbandale earlier, makes both free throws. Ames is at 5 out of 6 in the line. Urbandale has made 6 out of 6. They haven't shot one here in the second quarter. 35-21 is the score. Perlberg for Urbandale. Long three-pointer Jason Kuzman is off. Shimkus rebounds, and up on his back to commit the foul is Luke Rose. And that puts the little Cyclones in the 1-1 lead. Well, most of the time the coaches do mind that. Shimkus free throw, up and in. Matt makes the first one and gets a second shot at the free throw line off the 1-1. Wonder how Millington, Michigan is doing without the Kuzman brothers. Second shot good. Shimkus drops another one in. Ames fighting back to within a dozen. 35-23. They've run off 4 in a row all at the free throw line. They break the Ames press as Urbandale. McKinney out of the midcourt area. 2:43 on the clock. Time remaining first half. Kane McKinney deals it for Perlberg. Malloy inside for Myers. Back to Perlberg, or Malloy jump shot baseline up and off. No good. Weak side rebound, though, to Urbandale. Stripped away by Hanson. Behind the back dribble. On the break. Bounce pass inside to Shimkus. Lays it up and in. Basket. Count. Foul called. What a pass by Hanson. Boy, he shredded that one in there. And Shimkus got the bounce pass, got the layup and the foul, and an Urbandale timeout. 35-25, and at the free throw line when we come back in 1 minute. Chuck Octor back tonight at Urbandale High School, where Ames trying to come back after trailing by 16. Matt Shimkus can cut the deficit to single digits and does as he makes the free throw and finishes the three-point play. Shimkus has 7 points here in the quarter and 10 in the first half. 35-26. Driving in is Kuzman. Goes underneath, almost walked and then had it stripped away by Ames. Shimkus got a hand on it. Hanson got it. Scott Stevermer furls up front court, knocked away and out of bounds. That's last by Kuzman. Ames will inbound with Jake Hanson. Looks underneath, instead into the corner to Burgduff, into Jamie Burrow. Triple teamed to the low post, works for the shot at the bottom of the bracket with a shot. No good, tipped around. Burrow got it back. Jamie bounces outside for Hanson. Hanson has had tough luck in a couple of three-pointers. Shimkus from the free throw line, hands to Scott Stevermer, goes inside with a layup and scores. Again, he comes around off the pick, rolls around inside and got the layup. First two for Scott. Up his second field goal, 35-28. Well, this is a 9-0 run now for Ames that started with the free throws and included a three-point play by Shimkus and that driving layup. Kuzman bounce pass inside to Malloy, lays it up and in. Boy, Malloy's got 8 off the bench for Urbandale. 37-28 is the score. The lead back to 9. Hanson goes right side of the dribble into Shimkus. Moves inside, reverse jump shot over Myers, and he banks it up and in. He line drive that one in, did Matt Shimkus. He shot it before he got all the way turned around. 37-30. Jacob Kuzman dribbling in the left side, feeds it in the lane. McKinney drops it for Myers, lays it up and in. Nice passing by Urbandale, and Andy Myers got the layup. 12 for Myers, 39-30. Final minute of the quarter. Jake Hanson bounce inside. Shimkus turns around and Myers floats it up and in. And Shimkus is on fire here in the second quarter. Matt again fouled in the act of shooting, got the basket. Into the three-point play. McMaster in. The foul on Myers, his second. He goes out. Shimkus with 11 points here in the quarter. Pretty good week here in the second quarter. That's Shimkus. High arching free throw up. This one no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Urbandale. Kuzman got it. Fed it ahead to his twin brother Jacob. Feeds it across to McKinney. 45 on the shot on the game clock. McKinney between the circles. Urbandale will play for one shot here at the end of the first half. Four corners with one guy running through. That's Jason Kuzman. Jacob with the ball now. Gets it back to McKinney. 39-32 to score. The lead is 7 for Urbandale. Jason Kuzman in the midcourt area. Down at 20 seconds as they run off the final seconds of this second quarter. Jacob Kuzman off to McKinney. Jason Kuzman near side. Lobs it underneath. Malloy got open. Lays it up and in. Fouled by Deer. North basket count. Boy, did they execute well that time. They ran the clock down to 9 seconds, and they got Malloy breaking free underneath. He got the layup, and then DJ Burgduff committed the foul. Point play for Tom Malloy. First free throw of the quarter for Urbandale, and it's good by Malloy. 42-32 is the score. He's the second leading scorer on the team. 1 point behind Andy Myers. Ames with 9 seconds on the clock. They get it into Hanson. Jake's got to hurry it up the floor. Behind the back dribble, goes left, pulls up, works around out top of the circle, fires it up, and in at the buzzer. And it's a three-pointer, too. Hanson looked like he might have been right on the line, maybe inside the line, but they gave him a three-pointer. And it's 42-35 at halftime. Ames closes out the second quarter with a three by Jake Hanson. Hanson's second basket of the ball game. Who's the one assistant coach, Chuck? The young guy. Is he a grad high school where the Jayhawks and Little Cyclones were battling for the second time in the regular season? These two, they lost at home to Marshalltown and then came here and didn't look very good. Then a loss to Urbandale on Tuesday night. But they're still going to get a first-round bye. Ball knocked away. It's stolen by Rose. He's going to drive and lays it up and in. Bad pass by Jake Hanson. Luke Rose has 6. Urbandale leads it by 9 at 44-35. Ames got the first possession and a chance to further cut into the 7-point lead. Burgduff for 3, no good. Missed badly. Rebounded though by Burrow underneath. Lays it in. Foul and the basket counts. So the one thing when you've got the strength of Jamie Burrow, you've almost got to put him in a bear hug to stop him from getting the ball in the basket in an offensive rebound situation like that. Jamie's got 6 tonight. Rose got the steal and the layup and then comes back at the other end of the floor and gets his 4th foul and gets the seat on the bench. Yeah, Tom Malloy, he had 11 off the bench in the first half. Burrow's free throw is good. How about Ames at the free throw line? 9 out of 11 tonight. The girls 19 out of 22 in the first game. Urbandale's lead. Drive-in shot Myers and is fouled by Burrow. Myers got in close and Burrow had to foul in to stop him from getting the layup. Had one dry spell in that second quarter, Chuck, but other than that, they've done a pretty good job offensively. Myers' free throw is good. Urbandale hasn't missed at the free throw line. They're now 8 out of 8. Now 42 is a lot more than you'd like to see the other team get probably through 3 quarters. Myers hits both free throws. 46-38 the score. Jake Hanson drives in left side of the foul line to Shimkus with a bounce pass back to Jake. Left side to Stevenman. Quick pass inside Shimkus. Reverse layup. Good. Shimkus has really been impressive, I think, the last couple of Friday nights I've seen him. Chuck, that was a great move inside against Myers. Spun right and then went left, and now we get a foul again called on Burrow down inside. The team that trailed by 16 in the first half. Urbandale to inbound. Bounce pass into McKinney, and again he worked open. He got away from the defender and got the layup on the inbounds pass. And McKinney at 5'9", that should never happen. He went right inside and got an easy layup. Second time in the game that's worked. Hanson to Shimkus outside, back to Jake Hanson. 8-point Urbandale advantage. Hanson to Burgduff, back to Hanson in the center circle. Shimkus high post, drives in on Myers, flips the ball, tip taken by Burgduff for 3, up and short. Burrow goes after the rebound, but it's dug up by Kuzman. Outlet pass to McKinney. It's 3-on-2. McKinney drives on Hanson, puts it up with the right hand. Tough shot, missed it. Rebound back up. Kuzman fouled by Burgduff. And with one hand, backhand. It looked like he was behind the backboard. He put it up high off the glass, and that was fortunate that he didn't turn the ball over because his shot eventually rebounded by Jason Kozman, and he was fouled. Free throw missed, and that's the first miss of the line. Jason Kozman, who had 5 points in the first half, including a three-point basket, with a second one. That one's good. It's Urbandale 49 and Little Cyclones 40. Third quarter action tonight from Urbandale. Hanson inside, nice pass. Shimkus laid it up. Had it blocked, though, by Malloy and rebounded by Myers. Malloy continues to sparkle for Urbandale. Malloy off to McKinney in the front court. McKinney backs it up into the center circle. Urbandale has struggled at times this year, but they have not looked like a 3-6 conference team tonight. Inside, Jason Kozman lays it up, and he's traveled. Jacob to Jason, but Jason took away an assist from his twin brother that time because he walked. Luke Deerdorf, cross-court pass to Stieberman. Scott got it with a leap, dribbles down inside, passes, tipped away and out of bounds, touch last by Kozman. Jake Hanson will inbound, right on the board looking in. And to Shimkus. Back out to Burrow, top of the free throw circle. Jamie, one dribble, bounce pass to Shimkus in traffic, puts it up off the glass too hard, rebounded by Myers for Urbandale. Andy Myers clears it out to McKinney up the left side. McKinney, left baseline for Malloy. Drives around Shimkus, bounce to Myers, drives down the right side, forced it up too hard. Rebounded though by Malloy in traffic, fade away, fall away shot, good! By Tom Malloy. 13 for Malloy, 11-point Urbandale lead. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Deerdorf, Hanson, they reverse the ball to the near side. Ames on the near end of the floor, the ball inside, and Malloy gets a push from behind on Shimkus. Boy, get another one, I didn't even get him out of there. Tom Malloy. Here comes McMaster. And Malloy will go out. Eric McMaster, 6'5" senior. Jake Hanson, the trigger for the Little Cyclones. Lobs it in for Burrow. Jamie makes the catch over McMaster. Muscles it up, no good. McMaster tipped and then got the rebound. Off to Jacob Kozman. K-O-C-Z-M-A-N. Kozman. Out of Michigan. Inside of McMaster. Leans in on Shimkus. McMaster got away with a walk. Back outside off the hands of McKinney. Saved it on the sideline in front of the Urbandale bench. Myers from 12. Up and in. Andy Myers, good-looking shooter from outside. Myers has 16 and a timeout Ames. And Urbandale back up by 13 points. You're listening to Little Cyclone Boys Basketball on 1430 KASI. 53-40 now. Urbandale back up by 13. Ames with the ball following the timeout. Jake Hanson and Jamie Burrow for three. Top of the circle. No good off the right side of the rim. Rebounded by Urbandale. Jacob Kozman dribbles it up out of the double team. Across the timeline, cuts right. Gets it to McKinney. Wide open three. Up, no good. He missed an easy one. Or an open one anyway. The rebound though to Urbandale. They got it back. Myers outside of Jacob Kozman. 1-3 on each side. Yeah, Kozman had one for Urbandale and Jake Hanson for Ames right at the end of the second quarter. Jason Kozman, we're going to go one-on-one out to Myers. Myers' foul line jumper over Burrow is up short, and Jamie went after the rebound and got it. And gets it into the hands of Jake Hanson. Looping for Deerdorf in Shimkus and a whistle, and the foul going to be called on Andy Myers, and that'll be his third. And that time Myers fouled him trying to stop the drive. Into Deerdorf. Open three for Lucas near side. That's no good off the heel. The rebound, McKinney got it on the run. McKinney races to the goal, lays it up, and he spun it out. Rebounded by Deerdorf. Lucas comes back the other way. Pushes it Burgduff for three near side. Short. Went after the rebound and got it. Inside, spins it up. Bad angle. Rebound, Shimkus had it, lost it. Myers goes on the floor, spins it ahead for McKinney. Urbandale with the ball, still with a 13-point lead. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Off the screen, McKinney, dribble drive left side, back out Myers' free throw line. Down right baseline, McKinney puts it up over Hanson short, rebounded by Myers, and he stepped out of bounds. Master, rather. Burrow, Hanson, Deerdorf, Brown, and Burgduff. Yeah, they've gone cold here in the third. Hanson cross court. Burgduff fakes. Now takes the jumper right wing. That one's no good. And the rebound knocked out of bounds as D.J. Brown came over the back of Andy Myers, knocked the ball out of the grasp of Myers, but out of bounds. Urbandale with the ball. Ames has gone cold here in this third period. And now just 3:15 to play in the quarter. Urbandale with a big lead. Myers down the left side. Back to the basket, wheels in. Fadeaway shot over Burrow, no good. Ugly looking shot and a foul on the rebound on Kuzman. Yeah, that looked like a YMCA shot. Ames gets the ball after the foul on Kuzman is second. Deerdorf. Little Cyclones need a hoop. Hanson spins away. His jumper right side is up and in. Hanson with a nice suspension jump shot from the right side. 7 for Jake. Half as many as he had the first time against Urbandale. 53-42. And here's a whistle and a foul against Myers. And that's 4 on Andy Myers. Well, and Myers needs to watch it too because he reached out to tap the official in the back as he was walking away from him. And that could have easily been number 5. One of his teammates, I think it might have been McKinney, who wisely stepped in and pushed him away and said, hey, keep your wits about you here. Deerdorf. Bounce pass to Jake Hanson. DJ comes up to the high post. DJ Brown hands to Hanson. Jake dribbles down left side, goes into the baseline, bounce pass back out to Burgduff. 2:20 to play in the quarter, 11-point ball game Urbandale. Bounce pass to DJ Brown. Back to the basket, looks for the cutters coming around, now puts it in the floor once, turns around, drops it inside. Burrow got away, lays it up, and in. Brown did a good job. Boy, he was patient that time and finally got it underneath to a wide open Jamie Burrow. It rubbed off the defender. 9 for Burrow. Witt is in. Josh Witt for Urbandale. On the drive, Malloy traveled with it. Yep, he took a little hop step. And for Ames, you got to make hay right here. With 1:57 to go in the third quarter, you're down 9. But Myers is out of there, and McKinney is out of there as well. D.J. Brown at the high post. One dribble and a pass to Deerdorf. Hanson fakes the three, drives in. 2-point jumper is up short. Rebound to Witt. Boy, that would have been a big goal. Witt back into the front court for Urbandale. Off to Tom Malloy on the left side. Malloy. Jason Kuzman, jump shot good over Deerdorf. Jason Kuzman, yeah, he hasn't made a basket since he hit a 3 in the second quarter. 55-44 Jayhawks. Jake Hanson over to Burgduff, wide open 3, no good. He still can't buy a three-pointer. DJ came in with 33s for the year. Here's a 3 by Witt, in and out. Rebound tapped and taken by Burrow. Burgduff, front court left side. 1 minute to go in the third period. Burgduff drives it into the lane, feeds it to Burrow. Jamie will try three-pointer. That's no good. And the rebound to Urbandale, taken by Kuzman. Lost it coming out off his heel. Brown knocked it loose, picked up by Deerdorf, and then he had it stripped. Still loose on the floor, tied up. Jump ball, Urbandale's ball in the alternating possession. D.J. Brown was trying the last minute of quarter number 3. Urbandale 55. Little Cyclones 44. Urbandale may pull it out and hold it for the final shot of the quarter here. Nope. Kuzman drives in, batted away by Shimkus. A race for the ball. Deerdorf had it. Shimkus picks it up, drives, lays it up. And a foul is going to be called on Kuzman. Ames says, hey, forget the foul. We'll take the layup by Shimkus. But that may be the 7th team foul, I think, on Urbandale. Or the 6th. They've got 6 on the board, so evidently they put another one up. Well, that is a pretty good foul then by Urbandale by Kuzman, his 3rd. Inbound pass taken by Shimkus. Wheeling it on McMaster. Forces it up, no good. Got it back, lays it up, no good off the glass, and a foul on Burrow. Boy, Matt Shimkus sure looked like over the back of the rebound. I put in his junior reserve guard, and Stevermer also will check in. Danny Cullen trying to get some starters to rest here at the end of the third period and get them fresh for the fourth. They're going to need a big fourth quarter as they trail by 11. 28.5 seconds to go in this one. McKinney is back in across the 10-second line. Off to Westman. Jacob Kuzman. Jacob driving on Stevermer. Fires it away at the free throw line. Westman bounces right through the legs of Rose, who picks it back up. In along the baseline. Now it's bounce underneath. McMaster lays it up and in. What a pretty pass to Eric McMaster. 2 seconds. 1. McCarley for 3. Up and he paints it off the front of the rim. No good at the end of the quarter. Urbandale will take a 13-point lead into the final quarter after 3 from Urbandale High School. 57-44 is the score. We are live from Urbandale High School. Ames with the ball to start the final quarter. Jake Hanson, 17-foot jumper is good. 9 for Jake Hanson. Got away from the defender and bangs one home from just inside the top of the key. 57-46 the score. We'll reset the lineup. Rose and Myers both in there with 4 fouls. Kuzman jump shot baseline. That's Rose rather no good. Myers follows and scores. Andy Myers was coming back down after jumping up for the offensive rebound. Got it and still put it back in. 18 for Myers, equaling the number he had the first meeting. Here's a lob inside off the hand of Burrow and out of bounds. 59-46 is the score. Ames only 9 points, Chuck, in that third quarter. Jayhawks led by 7 at halftime and now lead it by 13. Shane McKinney, Andy Myers, Reed Westman, Luke Rose, and Jacob Kuzman in for Urbandale. Myers inside, bad pass, through it right to Deerdorf. Luke comes back 1-on-5, pulls up in the front court, cross court to Burgduff for 3. Got it! DJ finally bags his first three-pointer of the night. And a couple more like that will help the Ames cause. 49 for the Little Cyclones, 59 for Urbandale. Westman pass, almost stolen, tip, picked up by Kuzman. Jump shot, in and out, no good. Rebounded underneath by Rose. Back up, blocked from behind by Shimkus. Outside to Kuzman. Jacob Kuzman got it back for the Jayhawks. Off to Shane McKinney, 6.5 to go in the ballgame. Kuzman bounce inside to Myers with 4 fouls. He spins it up. Bad shot there, and the rebound is Shimkus. Myers tried to backhand one up. Hanson off to Burgduff for 3. No good off the heel. The rebound kicks out into the hands of Kuzman. That could have been a big basket. Still a 10-point Urbandale lead. McKinney slows it down into the front court. Far side. Westman wide open 3. He'll take it and hit it. Reed Westman. And he wasn't bashful about taking that three-pointer. His first points of the game. He's a senior. 62-49. Hanson for Ames. Hanson in the lane to Shimkus. Works on Myers. Scoops it up short. Missed the shot. Myers with a rebound. Myers did a good job of avoiding the foul. And Shane McKinney again will take his time and bring it into the front court center circle. Westman on the near side. He breaks in on Shimkus. Lays it up. Blocked and a foul on Matt Shimkus. Westman at the free throw line. Shimkus 11 for Burgduff and 9 for Hanson for Ames. Westman's free throw good. Yep. Yep, Matt had that big second quarter, and then only 1 field goal in the third. Second free throw, no good. Westman missed them both. Bounced off the back of the rim. Myers rebounded and then threw it right to Burgduff. DJ drilled it off his leg coming down. He drives it on Kuzma. What a screen by Shimkus. And then the ball is kicked. Oh my goodness, Matt Shimkus set the screen. And Kuzman ran right into him, and how he's still standing, I don't know. Well, if you're the screen, Ames with a ball. It was eventually kicked by Urbandale, and Burgduff will inbound. Side. Burgduff gets it in for Jake Hanson. Hanson in low for Shimkus, makes a move, fakes. Jump shot over Myers, good. Nice move inside by Shimkus. 62-51 is the score. Five minutes to go in the ballgame. Jason Kuzman to Jacob Kuzman off the screen. Back to Jacob. Out on top to McKinney. Right side, they move it quickly. Got it to Malloy on the baseline. Couldn't get the shot away. Out to McKinney. Jason Kuzman trying to drive on Stevermer. To McKinney. Bounce pass inside Myers. Back to McKinney. 3 out of the right corner. Up and short. Rebound Hanson saved it from going out of bounds. Bounces to Burrow and back to Jake. 4.5 to go. An 11-point ball game. It's been an uphill battle the entire second half for Ames. They'll use the timeout. We'll take a break. Chuck Ochter and Kevin Fink with Ames High basketball. And we'll be back at Urbandale. 4.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Time for an Ames High run. Burgduff fakes the three, drives around inside, lays it up, and it rolls in for DJ Burgduff in an acrobatic drive. 13 for DJ, 62-53. They've got it down to single digits again. Still over half of the fourth quarter to play. McKinney into the front court. Ames man-to-man defensively, off to Jacob Kuzman on the left side. He's guarded by Burgduff, drives around inside, kicks it off to Myers. Now again, Myers playing with 4 fouls. He dribbles around, takes it behind his back outside for McKinney. Hanson has him. Shane McKinney in the midcourt area. Almost lost it, and Hanson digs it up and steals it, and then rolls on the floor and travels with it. Tough break that time. McKinney brought the ball right in front of the dribble, and Jake, had he been able to steal it cleanly, might have had a chance to go to the other end, but he couldn't come up with it, and then he rolled on the floor, and they give it right back to Urbandale. Here's the lob underneath for Myers with a tough catch, and then knocked away from behind by Deardorff. Good hands by Luke to knock it out of bounds. Yeah, they haven't really been patient, even with a big lead. Inbound bounce pass to McKinney, and he'll bring it back out. Try to set it up on the offensive end. 3:40 to go in the ballgame. McKinney and Hanson again the matchup. Pass right side for Jacob Kuzman. Dribbles it into the top of the key. Now dribbles it in, open in the lane. Put up the shot short. Rebounded by Malloy. Fouled by Jamie Burrow. He shot at it. But again, Ames fouls in the rebound. That's 4 now on Jamie Burrow. And Urbandale fortunate one more time to get the ball back. And all the time, the clock keeps ticking down with Urbandale up by 9. Jacob Kuzman dribbles it into the lane, kicks it off. Here's a 3 by Jason Kuzman, no good. But a rebound of Malloy. Another chance for Ames, but Urbandale gets the offensive rebound and another chance with a ball in their grasp. McKinney drives around inside, bounces underneath, this time off the foot of Malloy and out of bounds. Now there's 3 minutes and 3 seconds left to play. You're listening to 1430 KASI. Hanson bounced past Burrow, and he was fouled, grabbed across the arm and fouled by Jason Kuzman. Has become the 3rd Ames player in double figures. It's up, and it is good for Jamie. Cut it down to 7 if he makes the second one, and he does. Same way, put it up nice and soft. 62-55. This was the margin at halftime. This was the margin at the end of the first quarter. Now the ball stolen by Shimkus. He took it away from Malloy. Dribbles around, drives, then he lost it. Tried to rip it back, jump ball, and the ball belongs to Urbandale. Yep. If he had it to do over again, Matt would have held on to the ball and looked for an open teammate. They had the 2:43 to play. Inbound pass to Jason Kuzman. He gets away, tries to dribble it up across the line and does. Brings it down into the lane, kicks it off right side. Jacob Kuzman. He tries to play keep away, comes away from Burgduff. Drives in the lane, off to Myers, right back to Jacob Kuzman. And they try to strip it away on the blind side and can't. Off to McKinney. 62-55 Urbandale. McKinney back out of the midcourt area. Off to Jacob Kuzman, fouled by Burgduff, and it'll be 1-1 for Urbandale. And that scares. If you're in the orchestra, that's a good sign. 1-1 free throw is up and in. Kuzman bounced it in off the top of the backboard. Second one up, and this one's good. 1-1, and he made them both. 9-point Jayhawk advantage. Jake Hanson, DJ Burgduff. Fakes, bounces inside Shimkus with a right hand, up and in. He hooks it in over Myers. Shimkus starting to reassert himself. 20 now for Shimkus. He had 19 last Friday night in the win. No, he had 18 in the win over Fort Dodge. And now an Ames foul on Jake Hanson. McKinney's free throw, good. Averaging over 17 coming in. Second shot is up and no good. He missed it. Rebounded by Burrow. The lead is 8. 65-57. Long pass head to Shimkus. Saves it in the corner. Drives around Myers. Goes inside. Puts it up. Blocked by Myers. Taken back by Shimkus. Fires it out. Burgduff mishandled it. And then he picks it back up beyond the arc. Bounce into Shimkus. Shimkus near side Deardorff for 3. Lucas up. No good. Weak side rebound though to Burrow. Burrow bounces underneath. Shimkus lays it up. No good. It rolls out. Got it back there. Cup it in. Shimkus. Second time around, got the layup. Now it's a 6-point game, 65-59. McKinney to midcourt across the timeline, and Deerdorf came over his back, avoided the foul, and knocked it out of bounds. Here comes McCarley in, and he may be coming in to foul, and so too will and Steverman. Well, they're going to try to pick somebody to foul. Burrow out, Burgduff out. Those are the two guys with 4 fouls. Inbound pass to Malloy, lobs it inside, and a quick foul as Severson commits the foul on Malloy. Urbandale had a 16-point lead in the first half. A 1-and-1 for Malloy. 19 fouls for Ames, so Urbandale in the double bonus after this. Malloy's free throw, no good. He missed it, tipped around, and taken underneath, layup good. Tipped into the hands of Jacob Kuzman, who got the layup. Another big offensive board for Urbandale. Burgduff underneath, lost the handle. Loose ball picked up. Shimkus fires it up, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Myers. Urbandale with the ball, and now fouled. Burgduff fouls Myers, and DJ is fouled out of the ballgame. Tonight, and 1 minute and 4 seconds left to play. He's made 4 in a row tonight. Myers has played most of the second half with 4 fouls, and it's the free throw. 2-year starter for Urbandale. Urbandale plays Dowling tomorrow night. Second shot, Myers too hard, but again the rebound, and Malloy has had some big offensive rebounds and got another one. McKinney knocked away and stripped by Deerdorf. Lucas drives and was fouled by McKinney, who prevented the layup coming back. Got it. 18 fouls on Urbandale. Second one up, and good. Well, one thing Ames has done tonight is hit the free throws. That may not be enough, though. Ball nearly stolen and lost, loose in midcourt. Shimkus digs it up, gives it off to Severson. He's going to drive around inside, drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Boy, that's impressive when a guy comes in off the bench. He got the ball after it finally was picked up by Shimkus in the Ames backcourt. Now timeout and we'll play. 7-point lead, so a couple of big free throws coming up for Severson. Already has a victory over the Little Cyclone. Severson's free throw is no good off the back of the rim. It's up, it's in. Here comes the pressure. McKinney got the pass. Hanson looking for an opening. McKinney gets it up ahead to Jacob Kuzman. He turns around. He got away from the defense. They're waiting too long. Now Shimkus fouls with 36.7 seconds left. Kuzman is at the line. He's only had 6 points tonight. Puts this one up and in. Mason City. Second free throw missed. Ball loose. Picked up by McCarley for Ames. Outside for Hanson. 3-point jumper is up. No good. Off the left side of the rim. Battered around in the lane. Dug up by McCarley. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Urbandale. Kuzman's got it. 17 seconds left, and that will do it. McKinney fouled by Shimkus, who will exit the game with 12 seconds exactly to play. So a 22-point effort tonight by Matt Shimkus, leading scorer on the floor. Had 9 field goals and 4 out of 6 at the free throw line. Leading scorer for the second time in the last 3 games for Ames. And Chris Achter will come in. McKinney's free throw is good. Chris Achter. McKinney's second one spins around and stays in. So the Jayhawks are going to get a season sweep over the Little Cyclone. The ball is kicked in the front court. 71-62 is the score. Ames won by 9 in the girls' game, down by 9 in this one. Deerdorf, 3-pointer is up, no good. Myers rebounds, flips it to the other end, and that's the ball game. So a couple of 9-point games tonight and a split for the Ames High basketball teams at Urbandale. In the boys' game, Urbandale wins it 71-62. They go to 7-6 in the year and send Ames to 6-7, and we'll come back with a